up, right? So let's see if I can't wake you up with stories from a bag. Now let's see if we can go in and find us a story. Colonel Kowalski! You awake, I'm awake, let's go with this story. Colonel Kowalski was my first wing commander when I was at Ellsworth Air Force Base. This guy is super amazing. I am so glad he was my first wing commander. This guy, when he meets you the first time, he remembers you like forever. And this guy was tip of the spear. This guy was your best friend. This guy was your dad, your grandpa, whatever. Such a great colonel. So at our first air show, I get selected to sing the national anthem. And I sing the national anthem and a B-1 is flying over and it's great. So I'm coming down the stairs and up the stairs comes Colonel Kowalski and he goes, "Hey, that was great, Airman." And he shakes my hand. And all of a sudden he flips it over and keeps on walking. I was like, "Hey!" Actually, I got 2 of these from him. So I was at Denver Airport. We were on our way over to Rapid City, and there was a senior master sergeant that I worked with, and she was talking to this airman, and she's like, "Hey, Airman Bracey, meet this young airman. He's traveling to Ellsworth. He just got out of tech school. So you're an airman. He's an airman. Why don't you tell him what Ellsworth is like?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's great. It's wonderful." And we start talking about Colonel Kowalski. And around the corner in a maroon sweater comes Colonel Kowalski looking like $1,000,000. And we're like, "Hey, speak of the devil, Colonel Kowalski, you should meet this new airman that's coming to Ellsworth Air Force Base." So we all start talking to this airman and we're like, "It's a super awesome base. We know your commanders and you're going to have such a fun time." So we get on the plane and then we land in Rapid City and Colonel Kowalski's whole entourage is there. "Sir, we have your bags and here's the reports that we have. And what are we doing about the B-1 situation?" "Oh, the B-1 situation's fine." And my knucklehead friends were all there to pick me up. "Hey, man." So they all look over at Colonel Kowalski and they're like, "Who's that?" And I was like, "That's the wing commander. That's Colonel Kowalski. You've never met the wing commander?" And they're like, "We barely meet our squadron commander." I keep forgetting that in this career field that we meet all kinds of officers from the wing commander on down. And other airmen typically might see their squadron commander. So I drag him over to Colonel Kowalski and I'm like, "Sir, I would like you to meet Airman Spitzer and Airman Cardinal." And he shakes their hand. "Where do you work?" "Oh, we both work in CE." "Oh, well, I know your commanders and all this other stuff. Y'all are going to have super awesome. Hey, call me, tag me, all this other type stuff." So we start walking away and Colonel Kowalski calls me back and he was like, "Thank you for introducing those airmen." And he gives me another coin. I was like, "Well, sir, I already have your coin." He goes, "Well, now you got 2. If I hear bad to the bone one more time. In the military, they say your troops don't have to like you in order for you to lead them, but it helps. Have peace and love.